Rose Rabidoux, the mother of one of the accused students in that Kiel, Wisconsin middle school, and Deputy Counsel Luke Berg from the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty. Rose, tell us a story. Tell us how your boy and two others got into trouble. What did they do?
Hi, Eric. Thank you so much for having us on. And I couldn't agree more. What this is doing to my son, what this is doing to these three boys, they're worried about things they shouldn't have to be worried about. They should be kids. They were told to use they and them pronouns for a girl in their class just this last month. My son did not understand the plural use. We had spoken about it. He told me that there's no way he's going to remember it. And so I told him to call the student by their name, which is what he was doing when he interacted with her. The thing is he didn't interact with her. He was defending a friend who she was screaming at. And he stepped in and said, "You can't make him say your pronouns. It's his constitutional right to not use your pronouns." And so that is part of the sexual harassment allegation.
How old are these boys?
Defending him.
How old are these boys?
My son is 13. He started school a year early, so he's only 13.
13 years old.
The other boys are 14, but still very much kids.
These are babies.
These are kids. And that's right.
Lawyer Luke, tell me, how is this even legal? I'm blown. What is this? Where's the law that says you have to say he, she, they, it, whatever? It's a law, or we're going to brand these young kids as sexual harassers? It's awful. What's happening?
You're right. This is completely outrageous. And this is one of those situations where as soon as you say it out loud, it just becomes obvious how crazy it is that a middle schooler would be charged with sexual harassment simply for using the wrong pronoun. School districts have no right to force students into whatever their preferred rules of speaking are. But they certainly shouldn't be using sexual harassment charges. That's wildly out of proportion. It's not covered by Title IX. It's not covered by the definition of sexual harassment. And it brands them as sexual harassers. That's just totally inappropriate.
And Mom Rose, tell us about what, I believe I heard that you said you were going to file a lawsuit. You're going to sue the school. Are you suing the administrators as well? If they don't reverse this, tell us about that.
Yeah, so right now we are focused on just getting this off their records. I mean, that is first and foremost. These boys are traumatized. My son used to love school, and he cries to go to school every day. So that's our main focus. I know that Luke said that he will stand beside me, us, all the way. So if they choose to not drop the charges, then
charges.
The plan is
Rose,
to take
tell me
it.
what charges. What? How official are these charges? What does this mean? He's 13. Tell me.
We're talking permanent record. We're talking it goes on their permanent records, and these are things that college looks into. My son wants to apply for scholarships. They're going to look. They're going to do background checks. This is, something that is very scary and detrimental. And then just what it's doing, the label it's putting on these three boys when they're kids.
Counselor, sometimes you can get these things taken off, but it also leaves a mark that it's been expunged, and you leave this question mark. Can this? Where do we stand on that?
Yeah, I mean, we are trying to give the district an opportunity to do the right thing, to admit that this was a mistake and went way too far, and to drop the charges. So we're starting by a letter. We sent a letter to the district and asked them to dismiss the charges immediately, to clear their records, and to make changes so that this doesn't happen again to other students.
Good Lord.
We have reason to believe that this has been a pattern with the district, and this needs to change.
Counselor, this could be, if this were to stand, if this record on the students' history, if this was the whole country is going to be filled with people who said the wrong pronoun at 13 years old in school, is a permanent record of this. Rose, final thought, but I really want to bring you back when this thing resolves one way or the other, because if this doesn't go the right way, I want every one of these people's names out there who are perpetrating this on your son. Final thought, Rose.
One has nothing to do with the other. Pronouns, this is something that could have been handled by bringing in the parents, by talking it through. This did not need to go this far. It did not have to turn into sexual harassment allegations.
Got to leave it there. You know what? These liberals, these leftist liberals are going nuts out there, folks. They're going to burn this place down if they can. Luke Berg, Rose Rabidoux, thank you so much for your time.